the big international shocker last week, which is France, I believe, withdrawing its ambassador after Biden decided to form a new Anglo alliance with Australia and with the UK. It's abbreviated as AUKUS, which is, Australia, UK, US, and it made the government
more like ruckus.
more like ruckus. Good one, Andrea. And so it made the government of France extraordinarily angry. It is posing a challenge to the very existence of NATO, which was already in distress. That was a purposeful action on Trump. You may recall that Trump spent his entire 4 years in office trying to destroy NATO. This was a long-term goal of his. You could see, op-eds and advertisements. Trump wrote about this following his trip to Russia in 1987 that are in the 80s. He went in there with that ambition, which of course is a deeply held ambition of Vladimir Putin, Trump's patron, who has, of course, wanted NATO to be annihilated and wanted the EU to be weakened and managed to succeed, with the latter, of course, with Brexit. So we already have a very vulnerable situation where our traditional European allies have been alienated from the United States due to Trump, have been increasingly frustrated with us, and are also having internal fractures within Europe, where you're seeing a lot of Eastern European countries becoming more overtly autocratic, in particular Hungary and Poland. You're seeing increasing Russian influence over those countries, especially in the UK with the London grad oligarchy money laundering that's been happening for decades. We'll get a little more into that. And basically, these alliances, which seemed strong 20 years ago, 30 years ago, are already fraying. And Biden is fraying them further by partnering with the hard right governments of Australia and the UK.